why is it that nowadays girls have created this immune system to like boys playing them about or like being cheeky with them? Like nowadays, you know, you love bomb a girl and then try and ghost and they actually don't care. Or like, you know, if you say something silly at the beginning of when you're talking or they clock that you're not really meeting their standards, they'll just cut you off. What happened to manipulation, guys? Guys, we need to all clock in. What's going on there? I think, who's been giving away these statistics? Well, girls realizing their worth. As in, you can ghost a girl for a week or two and you're thinking, yeah, she's probably going to blow up your phone. No, nigga. No. You're going to wake up to, like, you blocked on everything. And you can't even slide back. You can't even spin the block anymore. Like, girls are realizing their worth. It's dark.
So women are waking up and the men, they're just catching up. Times have passed when we needed validation, attention, closure, explanation from men. No, we just don't care like that anymore. Women are too busy running businesses, empires, closing deals, making money, building houses, accomplishing dreams, and doing big things in life that men are the least. Well, what's happening is that a lot of women have dissented men, are decentering men, and putting back the focus on ourselves. Now, if a man is not meeting up to standard, what's the point of having him around? If a man is not adding any value to you, what's the point of having him around?
Why don't women want men anymore? Because we have money.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay, I'm so funny you said that because I have a mic dropper from someone. Someone put a screenshot on the Instagram question.
I think I saw this. I was just about to talk about it.
A man said this. I'm going to piss some men off with this, but the reason a lot of your parents and grandparents stayed married so long is because the woman in those generations were financially trapped. When a woman makes her own money, the only thing men can truly offer her is how he treats her. That's why there's a male loneliness epidemic.
That is a mic dropper for sure because it's eye-opening.
It's quite the perspective.
Yeah, and like, you don't want to say that because you want to, I don't know, look at your grandparents through rose-colored glasses.
Yeah, you want to think that they're in love.
But also, like, you didn't even think about that factor of what it used to be like for women back then.
You see, some men are still stuck in the past when women used to still need men. You know, the times of our mothers and our grandmothers, right? When women needed men financially, we couldn't do stuff for ourselves. We had to lean onto a man for our survival. Some men are still stuck at that place in that past. But women have moved on. Times have changed. Some men are still stuck on when women used to need men's validation. Yeah, because of course, we've been programmed by society to seek for their validation. Times have passed. There are some things that hold no water any longer. Words that in the past used to be derogatory to women is no longer derogatory. Before, it was like a crime to call a woman single, barren, childless, unmarried. But now it's a flex. It's literally a flex. Women just do not care like that anymore because we don't have to. Our survival does not depend on men's validation, on having a man.
I just saw a post now where someone is talking about women actually don't give a fuck anymore, like we're simply living for us. And I was like, clock it. I actually reposted it, and I'm going to add a few more beats to it. Men, come forward, most especially African men. The lady that done that video that I talked about, I think she's American. African men, come forward. A lot of women these days don't care anymore. A lot of women are no longer male-centered. Yeah, maybe in the past. Not anymore. A lot of women now are beginning to live for themselves. They're buying what they want. They're working hard. They're making money. Some people are doing their little business. I'm not talking about girls that are sleeping with men for money. Obviously, those ones are doing a job. I'm not talking for them. I am speaking for the hard-working women that are not sleeping with men for money. Because I know some women, that's their job, and I'm not judging. Do you? But I'm not speaking for those women. I'm speaking for women like me that were working hard. And this is not out of arrogance, and this is not trying to compete with men, because sometimes men are like, they don't get it. They feel like we're doing it because we're trying to compete with them or we're trying to be equal. That's not the point. It's just we're tired. We are tired. We've seen what happened to our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunties. So we are beginning to take charge of our own lives, working hard. We're beginning to make shit happen for us. doing businesses, working hard, studying, doing stuff, so that we don't have to rely and depend on you guys. It's like you guys are just not getting it. Or maybe you're getting it, you're just, I don't know, being in denial about it. We don't care anymore.
Women do not care if you threaten them with you're going to be single forever when they reach a certain age in life. They're done seeing the potential. They realize that they can have their bills paid with less stress and more peace in their life than just accepting whatever you want to give them. If you think about it, there's a whole lot of things available to a woman in this world that will satisfy the needs that she has. You, as a man, y'all don't have as much. Women have enough to keep themselves occupied so that those threats that you're giving about her being single, they don't matter anymore.
People cannot fathom someone not living and breathing for male validation, but I just don't. I don't care. Like, I know men, like, that really gets them going, like, other men approving of what they do, and, like, some women too, but, like, I don't care. I don't care if a man finds me attractive or not. It does nothing for me. It just does nothing. It does nothing. I don't care if random men on TikTok say that they don't want to sleep with me because of my opinions. I don't care. We were never going to sleep together anyway. Like, I really, truly do not give a shit. And a man saying that he doesn't like me, it's like, it's a compliment because you are not my target audience to begin with.
Like I said before, words that used to be derogatory to women is no longer derogatory. Before, it used to be a very big insult when you tell a woman, who's going to marry you? You're too opinionated. No one's going to put up with that. Your standards are too high. You're not going to find a man. No man would want that. You're not a wife material. As a matter of fact, these days, that is considered a compliment. Am I right, ladies? It is a compliment because it simply shows that you're breaking away from societal stereotypes. You're carving your own place in the world. You're being yourself. You're not conforming to societal standards for women. It's a win for women if you're not considered a wife material. It seems like a lot of these men are late to the party because things have changed. Life has evolved. Women have evolved. So if the men are not evolving, nothing for them. They should stay stuck in the past, stuck in their ways. No one cares, really, because the women I see, they're thriving. With a man, without a man.
One place that you do not want to go with her is to a place where she doesn't care. You think walking in that room matter and shit, you're going to threaten to leave? Guess what? She wants you to leave. She wants to shut that deadbolt so quick as soon as your foot walks out that door. She is done. That is the last straw. She has complete control over everything, and you put her in the driver's seat. You relied on her for everything. She raised you. She knows where everything is. No more questions. Where is this at? Where did this go? No, that's over with. You don't know how to function. She wants you to leave. Her life is easier. She's been doing it by herself with you. How much easier do you think it would be if you just left?
I'm not gonna lie to you, the way women can, like, shut off their feelings for somebody that they once had romantic feelings for, that they even said that they love, the way that they can just, like, shut it off is borderline sociopathic. Like, it's almost inhumane the way a woman can go from loving you one day to treating you like nothing the next. Like, if men moved how women move when they're ending a relationship, or they've put in their mind that they want to end a relationship, if men started to move the way women do, women would call them all types of psychopaths, narcissists, sociopaths. But when women do it, it's just, oh, she lost feelings. Oh, you gave her the ick. Oh, da-da-da-da. Shorty, what do you mean? And getting the ick type thing is almost exclusively women. If you ask men, hey, what's an ick that you get? It's usually something reasonable. Like, oh, shorty's rude or disrespectful here. She doesn't listen. Stuff like that, right? Women will be like, oh, he gave me the ick because I didn't like the way he opened the car door. So, what? Women will genuinely treat well, first of all, they'll treat men like they don't have emotions at all. But they'll treat men like they're literally not human and they don't have emotions. Like, I've never had it in my mind where I'm going to break up with a girl So let me start treating her like garbage. Let me start speaking to her like an HR representative. Like, let me completely remove any and all compassion and empathy from my speech to this woman and my actions to this woman. That's almost exclusively a woman thing. And then women will always excuse the poor behavior and say, well, I checked out months ago. What? That's crazy. Like, the idea of that is crazy. When a man breaks up with a woman, it's not, oh, I checked out months ago and I just kept the relationship going. The man will have gone through multiple horrible things or bad things with this woman, and he's tried to fix the relationship along the way. And then at some point, it's built up to a point where he has to let the relationship go. Women will decide that a woman will decide that she wants to break up with you in January, keep you in the relationship until August, and then when she breaks up with you, immediately move on to somebody else because she checked out in January. Not try to fix the relationship in between January to August. She already decided back in January. She just needed to find someone else to monkey branch off to go to somebody else.
Well, I don't know why men think women are dumb and don't know the games that they play. Who initiated all this? It was men, obviously. Which gender has a history of treating women like garbage? We all know the answer. Who has had the reputation for the longest of ghosting women, of treating women badly, acting like women have no emotions? It's men. And now that women are finally beginning to know our worth in mass, and we're beginning to return the energy and genuinely do not care, they're trying to flip it that it's women that are emotionally deficient, and women have no emotions, women are chief ghosters, women are wicked, women are... Dude, be for real. I think women are just returning the energy. Any gender can be cold. Men think they have a monopoly of being wicked and cold. No one gender has the monopoly of wickedness and ghosting and emotionally checking out. So why are they complaining? They started it, and now women are healed. Women have learned their lessons and returning the favor. So why are they complaining? I'm not buying, like you see this right here. This is manipulation, and I'm not buying into it. I want to hear what y'all think about what this gentleman is saying down below in the comment section.
I don't know why, but no matter what a guy tells me, I cannot be impressed again. The days of being impressed have passed. Because last time I was impressed by what they were saying. Hey, don't worry, me, I used to be a words of affirmation girl. I used to be like, oh, my love language is words of affirmation. Do you know what I attracted? Liars. Do you know what I attracted? Idiots. Do you know what I attracted? People that made my chest pain me, hurting, even thinking about it right now. God, it's hard for me. This conversation is very hard for me to have.
I hate to break it to you niggas, but as a whole, we do not give a fuck about what y'all think anymore. Like women as a whole no longer give a shit about what a nigga thinks. Like, we don't care. Niggas be all on Facebook, oh, well, no real man, no high value man wants a woman that... We don't give a fuck. We don't care. What part of this is not the 20s anymore? We don't rely on you to pay our rent. We don't rely on you to survive. We don't need you to open a bank account. We don't legally need you to own a house anymore. In fact, if you look at the statistics, Black women are leading the way in purchasing homes, starting businesses, and increasing our higher education. We don't give a fuck about shit y'all talking about no more. Oh, don't no man want no woman that's in the club twerking. Don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Don't no man want no woman that's wearing shorts that... We don't give a fuck. We don't care. Don't no man want a woman that's... We don't care. We don't give a shit. We don't give a fuck. No one cares. You gonna be single. Good. Bitches want to be single now. Have you not heard our music? Have you not seen the shit that we're doing? We don't care. We don't care. We don't care.
I love that women are waking up and not giving a fuck anymore. Like, that just gives me all the feels. Angela says, I just turned 45. I just do not give a fuck anymore. If I had known that even 10 years ago, this is a wake-up call. And this is what I believe. Women are waking up. We are waking up slowly, but we are waking up and realizing how we have been treated, how we have been conditioned. Enough is enough. And so when you're waking up to your life, you're realizing that everything that you settled for, everything that you believed, everything that you sacrificed for, was it really worth it? And then also realizing how long you've been in survival mode, how you have been in relationships, friendships, careers, environments where you haven't felt emotionally safe, where you haven't felt safe in your body, where your nervous system was dysregulated. You're walking around on eggshells. And I think there comes a time when you get to a point, and I'm guessing it's your 40s, where you're like, I'm done. I'm done. And I'm going to show up how I want to show up. I'm going to live how I want to live. And I wish we could do this sooner, but I think the point is, as long as you get there, that's the only thing that matters.
A lot of Huns are happier now. And I found out that the reason is because, like, they just don't take niggas seriously anymore. Like, it's not that they change their lifestyle, or they just don't take niggas seriously anymore.
Well, what we're experiencing right now are healed women. There's a global healing for women. A lot of women are healing, are evolving, are learning to decenter men, learning to center ourselves, learning to validate ourselves, learning not to seek validation from men, because of course we all know that the validation of men hold no water. It literally means nothing. That a man likes you means nothing. Male validation means absolutely nothing. Male validation is literally the cheapest currency. A man would sleep with anything. Attraction for a lot of men is about convenience, not the quality of the person involved. For them, it's really not about who you are, but how close you are to them, how convenient it is to have you. Like, it's literally accessibility and proximity. So yeah, like, male validation means nothing. And this is what a lot of women have learned over time. So we've stopped proving ourselves to men. We found out that it means nothing. Their validation means nothing, absolutely nothing. So women are doing things for themselves, doing stuff that please them. We have nothing to prove to the men. A man is not doing right, cut off. It's an immediate cut off, like a rip off. Why? Because why not? According to statistics, single women are the happiest. Women experience the best quality of life when they are single. I see why men are hurt, because they are the ones that experience better quality of life when they are booed up with a woman. Whereas the reverse is the case for women. So yes, if you're a woman and you still brag about male attention, male validation, you still pedestalize men, I'm sorry, you're in for a lot of disappointment, because these men, they are going to fail you. Everybody learns at some point. No one is above the program. They are going to disappoint you at some point, and that's when you're going to know that I've been fooling myself all this while. Male validation means nothing. I repeat, male validation means absolutely nothing. I see a lot of women that brag about how I get more men than you. I get male attention more than you. Yeah, you're still a kid. You're still a kid. You've still not learned. Because there's no woman that does not get male attention. There is no woman that does not get male attention. It just shows where your mind is at, and it shows that you still depend on men to validate yourself. If a man does not tell you you're beautiful, if a man does not catcall you, does not give you attention, does not validate you, you cannot feel validated. You cannot feel complete. You're still one of the women that have not decentered men. Because women that have decentered men understand that male validation holds no water. It means absolutely nothing. And on that note, we've come to the end of this video. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and comments down below in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like this video. And don't forget to share to anyone you think might be interested in this conversation. I remain your girl Joy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a blessed day. Bye.